briefly talk about how important this day is to you.
Yeah, obviously what has happened here with all the fires is devastating. I feel for all of Los Angeles and especially all the people out here who were directly affected. I think it's important for us to come out. This is a really big thing for them, trying to restock them with clothes and whatever they need, and being here and seeing them in person, making it personal, showing our face, and making an impact directly with the kids and their families, it goes a long way.
And in times of trouble and stress like we have just gone through, you and this organization have always been there to help.
Yeah, we're very fortunate to, have the Dodger Foundation who does so much, and they make it easy for us. So if we can be available and, they set everything up for us, and it really does make a big difference to show face and be there in person and, talk to the kids and the families, and it can go a long way, and, it means a lot to be here.
Makes you feel good inside.
It does. I think, I talk about it all the time in the season. It can really be a grind, and you don't get a lot of time. So it's good to take advantage of this off season when we have a little free time and, do things like this.
Chris, you've been here a while. What have you observed? What are your thoughts on this everything that's going on?
It's devastating. It's really hard to take it all in, and I was actually in Hawaii visiting some family when it happened. It was strange not to be here. Our home, to see it all on social media and on the news. We just got back a couple days ago, and we're still seeing the effects of it, and it's very sad, and we just want to do our part to make a difference any way we can.
Chris, do you know anyone personally impacted, and what's it like to see this massive line of families, all of them impacted by this fire?
Yeah, so personally, I'm fortunate that none of my friends lost their homes. I know some people that had to evacuate, but some of these families that lost everything, I can't even imagine having to start over like that. It's so sad, and hopefully this can help them, get on their feet a little bit. I know it's just something small, but hopefully all of Los Angeles can make an impact, and we can help get them restarted.
What was it like to see the big response and support after you and Mary announced your donation campaign?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. That was actually my wife's idea to do that, and it blew up way more than I imagined. For us to raise over $50,000 just through the donations on Instagram is unbelievable, and it shows the support of the city, and everybody wants to make a difference.
And it also shows the power and influence that you have as well.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate to have the platform of playing for the Dodgers. I think it's the best organization in baseball and maybe all of sports, and I'm lucky to be able to live in this city and call it home and play for such a historic franchise, and that gives me obviously a great platform, and I think it's important to use that and make a difference.
And you do know how important and all the good that your donation is going to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the fire department has done so much. They're obviously doing heroic things each and every day, and I think it's important that we give them the resources they need, and we're actually going to do something for them with our polar plunge on February 2nd. They're going to be a beneficiary for our polar plunge, and hopefully we can continue to help out.
Chris, you are father now. What goes through your mind when you see those things?
Yeah, it makes it a little more personal. Once you have a kid of your own, you can't help but imagine them in their same shoes. And yeah, it's sad. You know, I feel for the kids and their families, and you know, obviously the number one thing is safety, and luckily they're all they got through it okay, but can't even imagine losing your homes and having to start over.
Chris, to all those fighting on the lines, the first responders and the firefighters, what's your message to them?
Just thank you. You know, keep going. We couldn't, you know, we would have lost so much more without you guys, and we really appreciate everything you're doing.
To give these families and these kids that lost so much just a little bit of hope and a break from that, hearing them say your name right now, excited. What's that like?
No, that's the best. You know, like I said, that's why it makes such a bigger impact to be here in person. You know, it would be one thing to donate or something, but it really makes such a big difference to come here and meet the kids and talk to the families. And like I said, being fortunate to have the platform of playing for the Dodgers, it can really mean a lot to them to be here and see that we're helping and you know, having that direct contact with them.
Chris, you have your Polar Pledge coming up. The Dodgers and the Dodgers Foundation is committed to supporting victims throughout the 2025 season. How important is that type of support beyond the immediate future?
Yeah, you know, we're very lucky to, like I said, have the Dodger Foundation. They do so much, and they make it easy for us to play a part. The Dodger Foundation has helped my foundation, the CT3 Foundation, so much with our events over the year, and they've kind of teamed up with us, and hopefully we can all, you know, help make a big difference with these fires. I know they're working with a lot of organizations to try to make a difference. We're gonna our Polar Plunge on February 2nd is gonna make a contribution to the LA Fire Department Foundation, and yeah, you know, I think it's just steps like that. You know, hopefully we'll get everything kind of going again and get back to some form of normalcy.
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.